Hi, it's me again, back to share with you another one of those silly sayings that makes a whole lot of sense. A silly saying that makes a whole lot of sense. Now, the one I'm going to share with you today is one that came up in a conversation I was having with one of my coworkers. She and her husband on the weekends or sometimes during the week drive for a food delivery service. And I won't call the name of the food delivery service. But, that was their part time gig. And they made pretty good. They made anywhere from $350 a week, doing food delivery. So one day she got an email from the food delivery company just cutting her off, saying to her that she could no longer deliver food for them. And they gave her no reason why. She was baffled because all of her numbers were good. Her customer service numbers were good. Her acceptance rate was good. All of the other metrics that those food delivery service companies use to evaluate you, all of her numbers were good. And in fact, she showed me her numbers, so I know she was legitimate. But they sent her this email saying that she could no longer deliver for them and gave her no reason why. So I asked her, I said, well, can you appeal the decision? She reread the email. There was no appeal option. Wow, we were stunned. So I said to her, why don't you just have your husband apply and use his cell phone number and you all continue to do, food delivery. You just do it with his phone number versus yours. So that's what she did. That's what they did. They applied using his information, his cell phone number. He was accepted, and they were able to pick up right where they left off. So I said to her during the course of the conversation, hey, there was more than one way to skin a rabbit. And that's the silly saying for today. There is more than one way to skin a rabbit. There is more than one way to approach anything. There is more than one way to do anything. There is more than one way to accomplish anything. So if you hit a roadblock, if somebody throws an obstacle in your path regarding anything you're trying to do, think to yourself, there's more than one way to skin a rabbit, and figure out a way around it, because there is a way around it. Now, I wish I could share with you where that saying comes from. I don't know where it comes from, but it is a popular saying. I think about when I was younger, my father grew up in North Carolina. And so those people were accustomed to eating wild animals. They would catch rabbits. They would catch possums. They would catch raccoons. And they would cook and eat these things. They would catch them. They would clean and skin them. They would cook them and they would eat them. I remember one day I was young. I was a kid. I don't remember how old. But I came home from school and something was smelling real good. Man, the whole house was lit up with something that was smelling real good. So I went to the stove. I lifted the lid off of the pot, and this raccoon face was staring back up at me. I screamed and dropped the lid back on the pot and got the heck out of that kitchen. But my mother was cooking the raccoon that my father had caught, cleaned, and brought home. So when I think about there being that saying, there's more than one way to skin a rabbit. In his generation, in his time, that probably made a whole lot of sense, because they did catch animals and kill them and skin them and eat them. And maybe it comes out of that experience somehow. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you and encourage you not to be daunted if an obstacle is ever put in your path. You remember that I said there's more than one way to skin a rabbit. All right, God bless you and keep you until the next time. If you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe. And as I always encourage you to do, make these silly sayings your own. Be blessed by them, and let them bless your life the way they've blessed mine. Okay, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.